Alright everyone, welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're back with episode number 5 of our No Sanity, No Evidence series. I hope you're ready to relax with me and identify some ghosts. These are my custom settings, if you want to copy them down. I did re-enable all the hiding spots, and then I have my speedrunning loadout here, but we're going to go in and see what we can do. I hope you enjoy, but without further ado, let us jump right in. I don't need to worry about the board necessarily. We're going to grab a flashlight, salt, incense, and then a lighter. You guys know the loadout by now, I'm sure. And I'm going to try to be a bit more descriptive with my reasoning behind selecting and eliminating specific ghosts, because I do get a lot of comments asking about specific ghost abilities, so I'll try to be a bit more thorough with my description. But sounded like it interacted with the door in the foyer. Now we just need it to hunt. Oh, it stepped in the salt. It's not a wraith. The wraith cannot step in salt. Also, the ghost is right here, which is not ideal. I need to be a bit careful. And I need to make sure I pay attention to where it's coming from as well. Here we go. Seems like normal speed. So the reason I'm using my radio is to get the ghost attention. Okay. I think that was phantom blink, maybe? Let me turn on these lights again. It seemed pretty hard to see for a moment there. I need to get a better visual on it, but I'm pretty sure it's a phantom. Could always be a mimic, of course, but I would need to come back with the cams and check for orbs. It was normal speed, so we know it's not any of the fast ghosts. That means the 3 on the bottom here, the Hantu. The Hantu would actually be slow with the breaker on, so we know it's not a Hantu. We know it's not twins. Twins would have different speed as well. But that was completely normal speed. Yeah, so you can tell it's pretty hard to see. It has a very long break between blinks. And that's usually the indication that it's a phantom. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here and take our guess. We got 2 objectives done without even really doing anything. And there we have our phantom. 3100. Let's go to Edgefield now. Same stuff. And usually with Edgefield, the way you want to do this is come into this living room right here. Place salt down in the doorway to have it step over that and see if it's a wraith. And then there's a bone right there. And then this is the only looping spot on this map, really. So you can either run upstairs to one of the closets, or you can run back into the garage. Normal blink. Pretty sure that's normal speed. Let's start my timer. Okay, it's done. I need to see it again, and I need to know where it's coming from. It's not a wraith because it stepped in the salt. It was normal speed, which means it's not a Moroi, Dio, Thay, Hantu, Rev, Twins, or a Raichu. Let's grab a Cruci. That way I can place it down once I know where the ghost room is. But I really just need to know where it's coming. Oh, it turned off the breaker. Okay. And we also need to make sure we pay attention to when it hunts again, relative to our timer. Okay, it's been 1 minute, so if it's a demon, it can now hunt. Let me kind of stand right in here. I just want to see if it comes from any of these rooms. I need to be careful doing this, though. What else can we rule out? I know it's not a phantom, it was pretty visible. I don't think it's an Obake, it didn't shapeshift. I don't think it's an Oni. The Oni would be much more visible. It's been 1 minute 30, so if it is a normal ghost, it can now hunt. Yeah, okay, so it hunted before 3 minutes. It's not a spirit. Damn it, I didn't get a good look at it. I doubt it's a demon, but it could just be stubborn. Let me start my timer again, and let me use this time to try to pinpoint what room it's in. We're looking for the coldest room now, 19.2, 20, 12 degrees in here, okay. 21 degrees, 20 degrees. I think it's in the nursery. 20 degrees. Let me check the nursery again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in here. Okay, so we found the ghost room. Let me drop my thermo. And let me go grab a few more things to do some other tests. We'll grab a firelight for the Onryo test, and we will grab a video cam for the Mimic. Now the Mimic will always have orbs, even with all of the evidence turned off. Let me turn off this flashlight. Any orbies? Okay, there are no orbs. So we can cross out Mimic. Turn on that firelight, so the Onryo will not be able to use the crucifix without first blowing out the firelight. And that will be the indication of that. Let me just double check temps real quick. I need to be careful. Okay, so we blew out the firelight once. 6.1 degrees, whereas it is 10 degrees out here. Did it turn off the breaker? It turned off the breaker again. Damn it. That's alright. I'm surprised it hasn't tried to hunt again. We already know it's not a spirit because it hunted before 3 minutes of being smudged. It could be something like a shade. The shade won't be able to hunt when it's in the same room as you. Could also be an Onryo, not being able to hunt because of the candle here. Let me go grab an incense. Just in case it spawns, I want to be safe. And I'll grab a paramite, because why not? With the paramite, you'll sometimes get the banshee scream, so... Oh. Okay, interesting. It's coming from the other side of the hallway there. I don't think it's a poltergeist. I would have seen it throw things really far. Is it done? Okay, it's done. Let me get the breaker back on while I'm down here. And I might need to either move my crucifix or grab another one and move it to the other side of the hallway there. Let me grab another cruci real quick. Actually, I don't have room. I'm going to prioritize the incense. We can just move this. Move it like right in here, maybe. No, the ghost is in here, so I guess it was just roaming out there. And we do know it's the ghost room because of the cold breath, so. 4.9. 7.6. Okay, it's roaming a whole lot. Did it swap rooms? I think it might have swapped rooms, or maybe I had the wrong room to begin with. Okay, luckily we do have the hunt duration set to medium. I'm just gonna grab this cruci, and we don't have any more incense. I have this one in my hand, and that's it. Move this cruci over here. Hopefully this covers a good area. I'm gonna grab a firelight for my other cruci as well. Let me just drop this. There we go. One right there. We'll put this one over here. Yeah, it's in the hallway here, I'm pretty sure. Is the breaker off again? It turned off the breaker again. What the hell? Okay, it's hunting again. I'm surprised it didn't use the crucifix. What? I doubt it's a Goryo. The Goryo really can't change its favorite room. But I mean, it can still roam and hunt from weird areas. Okay. Breaker's back on. Didn't use that cruci. And it didn't use this one either. Well, we know where it's spawning now. Alright, it's done. You can always tell if it's done hunting by checking if you can turn on a light. If you cannot turn on a light, then you'll know that it's still hunting. But we did find the ghost room in here, so we might as well put these... I'll keep this one out here, just in case it roams. So it is 5.7 out here. 5 degrees in here. The temps really aren't that different. Oh, 3.1. I do think this is the ghost room. It's the coldest. Ooh. It blew out the firelight before trying to hunt. Okay. Leaning toward Onryo. I doubt it's a demon. I might have had the wrong room as well, so let me check for orbs in this room over here. Okay, yeah, it's definitely not a mimic. It's an event. Give us a sign. Oh, blew out that firelight. I'm heavily leaning toward Onryo with all of these candles being blown out. It is really trying to hunt. Okay. There's a whisper. It's definitely touching a lot of doors. Okay, it is blowing these candles out like crazy. I'm like 99.9% sure it's an Onryo. Again, the Onryo cannot use the crucifix without first blowing out the candle, so... is it going to try to hunt now? Yep, alright, it's an Onryo. Let's get out of here. Let's make sure we have that selected. And... let's take our guess. There we have our Onryo. Tier 3 Spirit Box. Nice. Alright, let's go to Ridgeview. Usual loadout. Put salt in here. Right in here, and right in here. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Let me stand over here then. Because I don't want the ghost to spawn on top of me. There we go. Could be a wraith teleporting to me. Might just be the ghost room though. Normal blink, I think that's normal speed as well. We know it's not any of the fast or slow ghosts. Could be twins. I didn't listen hard enough to know. I think that's done. Yep. Okay. Not a wraith because it stepped in the salt. Oh, I need to start my timer. I can't forget to do that. Let me drop my flashlight. I need to get the ghost into a position where I can loop it. So I'm going to grab another incense and bring a cruci, but I'll just hold on to it for now. And I'll bring a video cam so I can check for orbs. Any orbies? Oh. So there's an airball event, which means you can rule out the Oni. The Oni cannot do that airball event. Okay, let me pick up my flashlight again. There we go. If it's a demon, it can probably hunt right about now. I did start my timer a little bit late. Shoot, why does the ghost have to be right here on my looping spot? That's annoying. Give us a sign. Oh shit. I think it's a demon. The reason I think it's a demon is because it hunted, I think it hunted before 1 minute 30 on the timer. It's definitely not a spirit. Not a shade because it hunted in the same room. It's pretty visible, not a phantom. Okay then. Not a mimic. Not an Obake. We would have seen it shapeshift. Not a Raichu. It would have sped up around my flashlight. Okay, well, at least we started our timer. Not a poltergeist. It would have been chucking things really, really far if it were a poltergeist. I would need to get to a different spot to test for Jinn. You go grab a paramic. Could be something like a banshee. He stands over here. See if it speeds up when it's far away. So it's been 1 minute. If it's a demon, it can now hunt. There's a whisper. Okay, it's been 1 minute 30. So if it's a normal ghost, it can now hunt. I'm thinking it might just be a generic ghost of some kind, like a mare. Maybe a Yuri. Or a Goryo or something. Here's another whisper. Not a Jinn. Let me restart my timer. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think we're out of incense now, which isn't good. But let me move my cruci over here to the living room. And we can start doing some tests for some more difficult ghosts. Yeah, let me go grab a firelight for the Onryo. Firelight. Is there anything else we need? Might as well just grab another cruci, because why not? This way we can defend ourselves for a little bit longer. And I'll put one like right over here to cover this area a little bit better. And then I just need one more firelight. I doubt it's a demon, I'm gonna be completely honest. Could be, but the chances are pretty low. It's not a djinn because it didn't speed up when I was far away from it. Had line of sight when I was over there, and it didn't speed up. So that was a whisper. We've gotten quite a few whispers at this point. It's probably not a banshee. I want to give it a bit more time though. That's an event. You can usually tell if the ghost isn't blinking, you'll know that it's not an event. Hasn't tried to hunt again yet, which is very interesting. Is this actually another Onryo? Another event. It's eventing like crazy, my goodness. And it turned the breaker off. Damn it. That's an... Oh. It turned the breaker on. What? Okay, so it tried to hunt without blowing out the candle first, so we know it's not an Onryo. It's coming down to the wire here with these difficult ghosts. I might need to go upstairs to do the yokai and myling test. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now. I'll take this upstairs with me so that it doesn't try to spawn on top of me if it's a banshee trying to roam to me. And we'll just chill, maybe back over here. Oh, it's hunting. Okay, it's done. And it turned off the breaker, damn it. Hello. It's doing a whole lot of singing events. I'm kind of leaning toward Banshee, maybe. That's what I'm saying. Definitely not a yokai. Yeah. The yokai has a low range of perception, so with the door closed it wouldn't have been able to find me, but that ghost came right for me, so it's not a yokai. Let me check the room downstairs to the far right of the entrance, and see if there's a hiding spot in there, because that might work better off this way. Yeah, I could hide behind here and do the myling test from in here. Something. I really had to go upstairs. Damn. It's still over there in the dining room. Maybe it's a Goryo? I feel like it would have changed this room by now. There's another whisper. I feel like we would have gotten the Banshee scream by now, so I'm gonna rule out Banshee. It's coming down to the wire. Not a myling. We heard the footsteps even without the flashlight flickering. So the way the myling works is if you don't hear footsteps until your flashlight begins flickering, you'll know it's a myling. With any other ghost, you would hear footsteps before your flashlight starts flickering. It's all about the range of the ghost and how close it is to you. It's a little bit complicated, but that's the simple explanation. It's just these three ghosts. Always these three ghosts. I mean, hey, if it's next to the dining room, then that means it can interact with the front door, potentially. The Yuri is the only ghost that can interact with the front door outside of an event or a hunt. But I'm leaning Goryo just because it hasn't changed its room. And it turned off the damn breaker again. I know this is dangerous, but I want to go through here just to get the breaker back on. I can hold this out. It's still in the same room. It hasn't moved. Pretty sure it's a Goryo, but I just want to give it some more time just to see. Now that we know it's not a myling, we can actually just chill in here if we want to. That way we can get the breaker back on easily if it turns it off. It's going downstairs, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'm still holding out my paramic just so I can listen for any door touches. The Yuri can double touch a door. The mare cannot turn on lights. So if it ever turns on a light, we can rule that out. And the Goryo can't change its favorite room. I'm going to go ahead and guess Goryo and get out of here. It has not changed its favorite room whatsoever. So it could be something like a stubborn mare or a Yuri. But let's see if we got it right. And there we have it, Goryo. So annoying to get one of those on no evidence. Let's move on to Grafton. Usual loadout, of course. Let's turn on these lights. Place some salt through here. And now we just wait and see where it comes from. It's hunting. Where is it? Oh, it's upstairs. I think that was a normal blink, but I need to see it again. We can run to that hiding spot, or we can run up there to that hiding spot behind that chair. What the hell? It's slow. What? Luckily we can outrun it. That's interesting. It's either twins or Hantu. I'll stick around right here and give it another hunt. It's either twins or Hantu, because the Hantu will be slow with the breaker on, and then the twins can sometimes send out a slightly slower twin. Let's get it to come over here. Yeah, that's a Hantu. No doubt in my mind. I feel like by now it would have sent out the faster twin. There we go. That was an easy game. Sometimes you get a Goryo and sometimes you get an easy ghost like that. But let us get out of here and select Hantu. And there we have our Hantu. Tier 3 UV. Alright, let's move on to Willow. Now here on Willow, there are actually no closets or lockers. You have to hide behind furniture. I think we'll chill here next to the kitchen island and place some salt around through here. That way, no matter what direction it comes from, it will step in at least one of those. And we will just wait here and see where it comes from. And then I think we'll just run either back into the garage, that hiding spot, or we can run to this one. It's in the basement. Interesting. Okay. Well, we know we can rule out a few ghosts based on that. Did it step in the salt? It did. Not a wraith. We know it's not a phantom. It would have been much less visible. It's none of the fast ghosts or slow ghosts. Not a Raichu. It would have sped up around my flashlight. I feel like I would have seen it shapeshift, but I would need to see another hunt in order to confirm. Let's go ahead and grab... Oh, here we go. It's hunting again. Not an Oni. Oni would be much more visible. It found me with my flashlight on. The yokai would not be able to find me here, but let me double check that by standing in here and testing. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, not a yokai. Shit, where is it? It flanked me. I can't believe this. Yeah, Yuri. Sometimes you have to be careful with those crawly ghosts because they can really flank you, and they can be hard to see sometimes, but let's move on to Bleasdale here. I'll put salt through here, and we will salt through right there. Right, Cruci. Airball event, not an Oni. We have the breaker right here as well, thank goodness. Thank goodness it's not in the attic. Oh, it stepped in the salt. Okay. So the ghost is down here. Not a wraith, not an oni. Let me stand in here, then, and see if it comes for me in here. Put the cruci down, and... oh, it's hunting. Is that a phantom? Oh yeah, that's a phantom. I can hardly see it. There we go. Sweet. That was a very, very easy Bleasdale run. We'll take it. Phantom. Sweets. We got the tier 3 igniter. You know what? I'm gonna unlock that. Tier 3 igniter. Boom. Alright, let's move on to Camp Woodwind, and then we'll loop back around. You know what? I'm gonna bring a cruci as well, just so it doesn't spawn on top of me. Put that right in there, and we'll put the salt through here. Never trusting those barrels again for my last episodes. I can reasonably trust that hiding spot though, but the hunt duration is medium, so hopefully we can just repel it long enough to never have to hide. Hello. Ghosty is enjoying the campfire. Here we go. Normal speed, I think. What the hell? You're just speeding up normally. Start my timer. Okay. Yeah, we didn't even have to hide. Not a Raichu. Would have. Could be a Raichu. It did speed up a little bit around me. Maybe that was just it speeding up with line of sight, but it could have sped up around my flashlight. We know it's not a phantom. I need to look closer if it's an Oni. Not a Wraith because it stepped in the salt. Let me drop this and go grab a video cam and check for orbs. Any Orbeez? Just want to quickly see. I don't see any orbs, but I need to know specifically where it comes from again. I think it's around the campfire. I feel like I would have seen it shapeshift, not an Obake. So if it's a demon, it can hunt. Doesn't look like it's going to. 1 minute 30, so if it's a normal ghost, it can now hunt. I feel like I would have chucked things really far if it were a Pulti. So I'm going to rule that out. Oh, it's cold over here. Is this the ghost room? Let me stand over next to the campfire. See if maybe it spawns over there. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's a Raichu. It sped up immediately when it was next to my flashlight. Are you kidding me? It was a Raichu, so I would have just needed to survive. But let's move back over to Tanglewood and loop back through the maps. We'll grab the key just in case the car alarm goes off. Put salt through here. Got these lights on, and let's see where this thing comes from. Ghosty. Using my comms to try to get its attention. Oh, it's a crawly. It's a crawly. I'm not messing with that. Normal blink. I think it's normal speed as well. Crawly ghosts can be very annoying. Let me grab this, and we'll grab a cruci as well. Now let's go see. I didn't check if it stepped in the salt, so let's go check that real quick. It did, not a wraith. You know, it's not any of the fast ghosts or slow ghosts, of course. Not a phantom or oni. I would have noticed it if it had a different blink. Oh, hello, Bone. Didn't even notice that. It's been 1 minute, so if it's a demon, it can hunt. There we go. Not a spirit. Hunted before 3. Where is it? Where is it? Oh gosh, it's crawling again. It always has to be a crawly. I doubt it's an obake at this point. Not a polte. I would have seen it throw things really far. I'm going to move my looping spot over to the garage. That way I can get a bit more distance from the ghost, and I can also check for miling. Oh, it turned on this light. I was never in here. It's not a mare. Unless my memory fails me, I was never in this room. Okay, ghosty. This back here, if it's a demon it can hunt, it's been 1 minute. It evented in the same room, so it's probably not a shade. I would need to come back with a video cam to look for mimic. You know it's not an Oni, but that would have been the confirmation. Oh, it's a Yuri. Alright. You notice how it double touched the door and then slammed it? Right in front of me? That is the Yuri ability. There we go. Hunt is over. Yeah, that was the perfect example of the Yuri ability. My goodness. Let's go ahead and dip. And usually when the Yuri does that, it will drain your sanity by 15%. There we go. Yuri. Alright. On to Edgefield. Same loadout. We're going to put salt here in the doorway like before. And see where it comes from. Hopefully it spawns fairly close. Did it just... It turned off the breaker already. Damn it! Please be in here, breaker. Oh, thank goodness. Didn't want to have to go all the way to the basement. Rude ghosty turning off the breaker right as I enter. But hopefully we get an easy ghost identification here. And you know what? I'm gonna go grab... It is down there. It sounds like it's in the kitchen. I'm gonna grab a cruci. You know what? I might as well just grab everything I need since it's this close. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay. Normal blink. Looks like normal speed, I think. Not a wraith because it stepped in the salt. Turned on that light there, it's not a mare. Not a wraith, not a phantom or Oni, not a mare. It's none of the fast ghosts, not the twins. Not a Raichu, it would have sped up around my flashlight. I need to see it longer to know if it's an obake. It just turned off the breaker again, damn it. I swear, ghosty. Let me go grab another incense real quick. There we go. And I have room for something else. Let me grab a video cam. Just so we're prepared when we go check for the ghost room. Okay, it's been 1 minute. If it's a demon, it can hunt. I stand kind of back here. Try to get some distance, that way I can see if it's a miling. The whole miling test is based on the range of the ghost and when you can hear its footsteps relative to how close it is to you. It's a bit complicated, but once you know how to do it, it becomes like second nature. Now, we did get to 1 minute 30 with no hunt. So, probably not a demon then. Could be stubborn. I'm gonna rule it out. Probably not a polte either. It just evented on me in the same room, so it's probably not a shade. Here we go. Are you an obake? Start my timer again. I am running with the ghost, damn it. I was trying to get to the closet. My goodness. Sneaky Onryo. Rude. Alright, well, let's move on to Ridgeview again. So we have our same loadout. Let's get these lights on. Immediately. Oh, it turned on that light. It's not a mare. What the hell? Damn, you're slow. What? Oh, you're a revenant. Okay. Okay. I don't need to start my timer, we know what it is. That confused the hell out of me for a moment. It turned on the light and then it spawned downstairs. That was weird. Alright, well, we know it's a revenant, so let's go ahead and get out of here. That was crazy. We know it's a revenant because it became extremely fast once it detected me. Otherwise, it was extremely slow. But there we have our revenant. So, $2,004. Let's go on to Grafton, of course. Grab stuff here. Our usual stuff. We're going to go to our usual looping spot. I might try to utilize the kitchen island on this map a little bit more. Although this dining room table is also very, very good. Because it gives you quite a bit of distance between you and the ghost to see what it is. I need to put my salt down before I forget. Oh, the ghost is in here. Shit, where do I run? I don't know where to run. Start my timer. Yeah, that was not the most ideal place for the ghost to spawn. None of the fast ghosts. I need to see it again. Not a Raichu. Okay. I'm gonna chill here in the kitchen once I get the chance. Did it step in the salt? It did, so it's not a Wraith. Oh, not an Oni, because it did the airball event. Cruci. Incense. Alright, we're gonna try to do this from the kitchen now. There we go. Now, let's see. It's been 1 minute. It's a demon it can hunt. As usual. We turn this light on. Okay, 1 minute 30. Oh, it could probably hunt now if it's normal. Where is it? Okay. Normal blink, normal speed. We smudge it again. Based on that, we know it's not an Obake. Not a Phantom. Probably not a demon because it hunted at 1:30. We'll grab a firelight. We already have a Cruci in there. We just need to grab our video cam and see if there are any orbs. And I am not seeing any Orbies. Oh. Knocked some. It's a Yuri again. It just double touched the door and slammed it. Alright. Oh, it touched the front door. Well? He is just letting me know that he is a Yuri, isn't he? Thank you, Ghosty. There we have our Yuri. 3,700. We're getting quite a few levels from this. So that was Grafton. Let's go to Willow again. Grab the key. There we go. Salt right there, and salt right here. And let me go grab a Cruci real quick. Firelight, Cruci, video cam. We can come back for the paramic. Now we wait in here. Just in case it tries to spawn on top of me, we can cover that potential scenario. And we'll just bring this in as well. Now this ghost hasn't hunted yet. Oh, now it is. I think it's in the basement. Okay. That ghost had a bendy back, but hoping that next time it will be standing up. Not a Wraith because it stepped in the salt. None of the fast ghosts or slow ghosts. Oh, now it's crawling. Interesting. It seems like it speeds up sometimes. Maybe Raichu? Yeah, it definitely seems like it sped up around me a little bit. Leaning Raichu, maybe? Incense. We'll grab Paramic as well. That's pretty much all we can grab another incense as well. Just because we can. It's not a poltergeist. It would have been chucking things really far. Let's grab our flashlight. We'll grab our video cam. If it's a demon, it can hunt. Pretty sure it's a Raichu, but I just want to see it again. Just to be sure. Here we go. So hunted at 1:30. Not a demon or spirit. Not a phantom or Oni, I don't think. I would have seen its blink be different. The fact that this ghost is in the basement is so annoying. I'm gonna stand out here and try to get a better visual on it as it comes for me. Not a Nobake, I would have seen it shapeshift. We'll see if it speeds up. If it does, it's probably a Jin. If it speeds up around me, maybe a Raichu. It's coming right for me. Definitely not a yokai. I'm thinking Raichu. I hear its footsteps speeding up when it's near me, but let me go check for mimic orbs. I should have smudged it, but it stopped hunting before I could. I know this is dangerous, but I just want to see if there are Orbeez. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I did not see any orbs down there. Not a mimic, no orbs. So it is 13 degrees in this room. 2 degrees in this room, so this is the ghost room right here. Let's go grab our stuff. Put our cruci down right in the middle here next to the firelight. Excuse me. Oh, smash the lights. Ooh, okay. So it only hunted once it blew out the firelight. Is it an Onryo? It's another whisper. I'm doubting it's a banshee. It's interacting with the paint cans over there. Alright, I doubt it's a banshee at this point. We would have gotten the scream by now. Yeah, not a Raichu. Huh. Maybe it is a Jin? It sped up when it was further away from me, and then it slowed back down. I'm pretty sure it's a Jin. I would trust the speed more than I would trust the Onryo test, because it might have just been a convenient thing that it hunted right after it blew that out. But let me go grab another incense and give it a bit more time. I'm just holding the paramic out so I can listen for any noises. I'm not necessarily listening for the banshee scream anymore. It's still in here, right? 8.2. Did it swap rooms? It swapped rooms, I think. Let's go ahead and move our cruci. Not a Goryo. Goryo cannot change rooms. Try to hunt in the same room as me, it's not a shade. And that should keep us safe. It's been 1 minute 30, so it has the ability to hunt again. 7.6. Is the breaker even still on? Yeah, the breaker is on. Oh, it spawned on top of me. Okay. I'm thinking it's a Jin. Yeah, it was a Jin. Dang, I knew its speed seemed a little bit weird. That's why I was thinking Raichu for a moment, but no, it sped up when it was further away from me. We still got 625 out of that because we got a weekly done. Alright, let's go to Bleasdale and see what we can do here. I'm hoping the ghost doesn't spawn in the attic, of course. That would be unfortunate. It spawned upstairs, damn it. I need to get a visual on it. Ghosty. Whoa, that absolutely launched. It's a poltergeist. My goodness. Alright, well that answers that question. I didn't have to waste too much time. You can usually tell if it's a Polty if it just absolutely launches items around. That was a nice quick game. There we have our Polty. Very nice tier 3 dots. Let's go to Camp Woodwind. This will be our last game. Let's see what we can do. Because we're so close, I'm just going to drop off my stuff and I'm going to grab a cruci and a firelight. There we go. Let's salt through here. Ghost of something? That's a normal blink, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it stepped over the salt, it's not a wraith. Timer started. Okay, I didn't see where it came from. We know it's not a wraith. Seemed like it was normal speed, so it's none of the fast ghosts. Didn't speed up around my flashlight. That's really all we have so far. Not an obake. I would have seen it shapeshift. We'll grab another incense, paramic, and then a video cam. And just to make things convenient, I'm going to just drop this stuff off and grab the rest of my incense. That way I don't have to constantly come back to the truck. There we go. I think that is fine for now. We'll keep another incense on me, and I just need to see where this thing comes from. Not a phantom. I would have hardly been able to see it. Not a Pulte. It would have launched things. It's been 1 minute, so if it's a demon it can hunt. Let me stand over here and see if it speeds up while it's further away. Let me get this campfire on as well. That way we can see a little bit better. And you know what? We'll turn this on. Oh, it turned the generator off. It's not a gen. It's been 1 minute 30, so if it's a normal ghost it can now hunt. Yeah, standing like right in here maybe would give us better visibility. You can see more clearly where it comes from. It's been 2 minutes. Okay then, ghosty. Let me drop this and grab a paramic. You gonna sing again? There's a whisper. It hasn't hunted yet. Is it gonna be a spirit? Oh, no, hunted before 3 minutes, not a spirit. I'm not noticing anything notable. Okay, we're good. Let's move our cruci. Not a spirit, obviously. We'll put this cruci down. We'll just keep it over here for now. I need to check for miling. I forgot to do that. Okay, 1 minute 30. It's a normal ghost it can now hunt. There we go. It spawned like right in there. Shit! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh my gosh, it stopped hunting. I still don't know if it's a miling though. I doubt it's a demon, to be honest. I really doubt it's a demon. Let's move our cruci over. I can get another hunt later if I need to check for miling again, but I'm gonna start checking for these other ghosts. We're gonna put this in here. We're gonna get our firelight over there. And there we go. I hear it throwing stuff. Do we have any orbs? Any orbies whatsoever? I do not see any. Yeah, we can probably rule out the mimic. Not a mimic. Is that another hunt? It is. Okay, we're good. Why did it not spawn in here? It is back over here, though. After the hunt, the ghost always teleports back to its ghost room. So, it is back here now. Did I ever get... Okay, ghost. It was a yokai. Interesting, okay. I have no clue how I would have tested for a yokai on that map. But that's going to be all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. More No Sanity, No Evidence to come. If you want to support me further, I now have memberships open. Thank you to all my members right now, but I'm going to leave it there. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.